So Thanksgiving, the busiest holiday travels for the season, and the chaos already underway. Some of the biggest airports in the country could see delays thanks to a system pushing across the Southwest tonight.
And as it moves across the country, 73 million people headed on road trips. You need to be on alert for wet and flooded roads across many of the lower 48.
And some of you need to be prepared for some big adjustments when you open that car door because temperatures are also going to be dropping. We're talking Monday to Thursday, some real big changes. So whether you have folks headed to town or you are leaving your home and going to grandma's, it's all eyes on the forecast as we head into the holidays.
This is a really important packing forecast because you might leave one kind of weather, arrive in a very different kind of weather. And if you call ahead to your friends and family, what's the weather up like there? I'm packing.
Yeah.
Whatever they tell you, don't assume that's the way it's going to be when you get there because that system is going to cause things to change while we're traveling.
Bingo. Things are not staying the same. You are watching Weather Unfiltered. I'm Alex Wilson.
I'm Dr. Rick Knabb. Let's take a look at Indianapolis, where I've got
On Thursday, we had water covering the community, roadways getting up into and near structures as well. The South, what a soaker. I mean, that was the headline yesterday in places like Dallas as well. Some huge rainfall totals. In fact, wettest November day on record for the city of Dallas. Now, when we look at how much rainfall fell, you can see the real spine of that heaviest rain from western parts of the hill country up towards the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. That's where areas saw anywhere from 3 to 5 inches. Some spots more than that. That stripe of red, 8 to 12 inches. That's just yesterday's rainfall. So absolute deluge there across the state of Texas. Now, rainfall totals. Here's what's still to come as we look at a new round of rain coming Sunday into Monday. We've got a lot of 1 to 2 inch totals from parts of Arkansas, southeast Oklahoma, into North Texas, back towards San Angelo, a little bit of northern Louisiana as well. Now, there could be some pockets of 2 to 3 inches. I think we keep those areas in check, so it's not quite as prolific of a rainmaker as what we saw yesterday, but still additional rain coming to these areas that have just been soaked. That could give us some problems at the very least. Dallas, it's Sunday night into Monday. That brings your best chance of the showers and thunderstorms. Otherwise, a mostly cloudy day there on Sunday. I think you'll get some peaks of sun. I think you'll have a good bit of dry time before the showers and thunderstorms move in. And then Monday night, we're done with the wet and stormy weather. There's the responsible party, the culprit, right? A upper disturbance over the southwest this weekend will keep things unsettled. Yet again, bring that chance of rain and thunderstorms back into parts of the southern plains. So yet again, Texas, Oklahoma bracing for the rainfall and also a severe threat. The Sunday severe risk areas around and west of Dallas over to Abilene. We're going to be looking at Kerrville, Uvalde, and points to the west. So at least an isolated severe threat, a possibility. Now, rain, high wind accompanying these storms can make driving dangerous. So meteorologist Reynolds Wolf shows us crucial things to know before you start driving in the rain.
Driving
starting in Miami.
Why don't people usually head south? Isn't that the most popular travel destination? We're going to do the reverse.
Nab's like, why am I leaving Miami? I wanted to stay there. All right, so we're going to get in the car on Monday. Temperature of 82 degrees here in South Florida, right? Looks pretty good. So let's get in the car. I'm going to let you drive because you're less distracted, and I'll just curate the playlist and watch the directions.
Well, I don't mind it so much because Monday is going to be a pretty good day to travel through Florida and Georgia because the weather system will still be out in the middle of the country.
And there's some great gas stations we can stop in. Then we get to Atlanta where we got to, fill up on some southern food before we continue to head farther north. Not too bad when we get out of the car.
No, and if you start out Tuesday morning, maybe the temperature's upper 50s, getting to low 60s, and the weather's pretty good. However, as you head north on Tuesday, that weather system crossing the country will be farther east. You could run into some rain as you head through Nashville. And when you get to Chicago by late Tuesday night, the temperatures will be dipping into the 30s. The winds will be increasing. So you better pack appropriately in Atlanta for what it's going to be like when you get to Chicago.
We look at Chicago now, duly noted, because for our road trip, Dr. Knapp, I'm just going to keep my T-shirt from Miami on the whole way because I know you're going to have the heat blasting once we get up beyond, like Kentucky?
Well, one way we could handle it is we don't have to turn the heat on in the car as long as I have heated seats and steering wheel.
There you have it. All right.
Then I'll be fine, because that's how I keep my wife from catching on fire when I turn the heat on.
We're going to be a great woo road trip. It's all about compromise. Here's Wednesday's forecast. So now we're at our destination. I say, hey, Dr. Knapp, you want to get some pre-Thanksgiving deep dish? He's like, no, unless you're bringing it here.
You got to add the wind to the mix here. The winds are going to be like 15, 20, 25 miles an hour on Wednesday. So 39 is not how it's going to feel when you're outside.
No, it's going to be pretty chilly. And of course, you can see we're still dealing with some of those rain showers off to the east that we would have driven through. Let's look at the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic here on Wednesday. Do we think it's going to be, the worst weather ever? I don't think we're going to see travel just nightmares, but there could be some minor delays.
Yeah, slick roads could increase the chances of some slowdowns and some accidents, so it's not like we know where the backups are going to be, but wet weather does increase the chances of that. But at least it's not snowy or windy for super, disruptive weather.
Still pretty mild, too. 60s there. We get you down into the southeast. How about low 70s in Raleigh, upper 60s in Atlanta? I know you're really mad that we took that trip north.
Little Rock 54, Jacksonville 84. That's what you call a front.
That is what you call a front indeed. Now, again, some of you who have wanted the cold weather for your Thanksgiving holiday, you're going to like it, because just in time we go from those 60s in Atlanta to Thanksgiving Day back into the 50s, 45 in Kansas City.
Boy, it's going to be cold Thanksgiving Day.